Welcome to FM Corner. I'm Danny Koontz, Director of Relationship Management for Windy City Equipment. Today's topic we're going to speak about is consistency in lighting in and outside your building. You might say, what do you mean? Well, as a facility manager, typically you're responsible for the properties, and with that comes everything inside and outside the properties. One of those items is lighting. One of the biggest issues is getting consistency in your lighting package in every restaurant. And if you haven't experienced it at some point in your career, you're going to go on a visit to a restaurant with folks in operations or executive team or wherever, and you're going to look up and see there's several lights out, or there are lights of different colors, or you're not even sure what it is, and it's not a good moment. So inconsistency in lighting, the first thing you want to do, especially for a chain, is set up a provider to be the supplier for the light bulbs. You can use a regional person, you can use a national company, whatever you choose to do. But pick a company that all your locations can go to place their orders for replacement lights when they're needed. The other advantage of having a regional or a national provider is you can help control the cost. You also can control inventory. You can set PARs for the restaurant based on what you want to be available for them for each type of bulb in the restaurant. You can also set with the vendor of choice that you pick as your lighting company what your inventory is going to be and what you want to have in stock. So not only for your new restaurants, but for your existing restaurants as well, they're all going to get the same type bulbs. The problem is, in many locations, it's left up to the manager to purchase the bulbs because it's an inventory item. So what happens is they don't do a good job in buying them. It comes 2 or 3 days before they're going to have an inspection, and they send a guy to Walmart or Target or the next place down the street to buy some bulbs. The problem is the bulbs will not be the same, they're not color, wattage, whatever it may be, that the other bulbs that are already on your property you're using. So you're going to have a problem. It doesn't match. It doesn't match in color. It doesn't match in brightness. What kind of bulbs are they getting? The old version or ones that are energy saving, which is probably what you expect. So when that happens, you lose the control over what bulbs are in the building. For many years, and people have been around facilities for a long time will know this, there was a large scam where companies called and talked the general manager into buying bulbs and buying huge quantities and then getting them shipped. And the bulbs were cheap, and they're stuck with a $2,000 bill for light bulbs, enough to last a lifetime. And they don't know what to do, and you can't get a hold of the company, and it's a problem. So that allows you, by picking who the regional or the national company is going to be, to control the situation. You're also going to control the price. The other important part to do with that is to partner with the lighting company that you have picked and have them work on a booklet or a pamphlet or whatever you need to help the restaurants identify which ones. Take photos of the existing types of lights in your building and then put a picture and a description of the bulb that matches that particular light. In a chain, this should be very simple because you typically have the same type of lights in every property. So take a picture of those fixtures and take a picture of the bulb that matches that particular fixture to help the restaurants out. And that becomes your key, and you send that to all the locations. And then when they get ready to replace or replenish bulbs that have went out in their building, they know what to do. You can do it on the outside bulbs as well for the bulbs and the fixtures that are around your building. Your parking lot lights and so on is a little different. You typically have a company and they order the lights for you, and they also bring the boom truck to put them in. But in any light around the building on the outside or the inside that you control, this is the way you can do it. You can do the same with your back of house lights. as well in the kitchen, take inventory of them, submit them to the regional or the national supplier, and have them source those and have them for you and ship them to the restaurant as well. What you're trying to do is make it convenient for the restaurant, make it easy, and limit their opportunities to make mistakes. If they ship and they order from the list and the key that you provided and they go according to the PARs, they should have no issues. If they order too many bulbs, you can also work with your lighting company as a partner to say, this is how many, if you get a number for this, it's way outside the boundaries of what we would ever need. Please give me a call and let me work with the restaurant to make sure we don't ship them much more than they need because they made a mistake of not understanding. Using those tips will help develop consistency in your lighting, make it easier for operations. Again, one more thing that you've assisted with that helps make their job easier and gives you the product that you desire in your building. That's it for today. Thank you. I'm Danny Koontz. Look forward to talking to you next time on FM Corner.